What's up, guys? How's it going? Just wanted to do a quick video while driving. I bet if the camera's also turning as well. But I'm gonna just be talking about how the path to, sorry for the ambulance noise. I'm gonna be talking about how the path to success is boring and slow. And trust me, man, I know more than anyone what it's like to wake up every day and want to get to that thing, want to get to that goal. After grinding for months, even years, you're like, when is it gonna come? And the truth is, you have to put into perspective how far you've really come. That's what I did. I didn't even recognize how far I came until I really started thinking about it, reflecting what I was like a year ago, what I've learned. And maybe you're still trying to, for example, with trading, you're still trying to adjust. You're still trying to learn that strategy. I would say stick to a strategy for a certain amount of period of time, back test it, see how you like it, see if it's your kind of style of trading. But maybe you're still trying to adjust. Maybe you're still trying to learn new strategies, and that's okay. You've already picked up some experience in the market. You have some experience under your belt. That's more than you had months back or years back. It's okay if you're not where you want to be yet. Of course, don't be content, but keep working every day. And yeah, and that's what I'm doing right now. Uni is coming up for me. So now more than ever, I'm thinking about the future, just universities, what my future career and everything is going to be like. And I want this trading thing to work. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I know I will get there because I won't give up. The biggest thing is don't give up. I've seen so many videos too of people saying I was so close, but I didn't give up. Even Alex G, it took him 5 years to be, I think, he said something like 4 or 5 years for him to just be profitable. So if you haven't had 5 years of, trading experience yet and you're still not profitable, maybe it's okay. Maybe you still have time. You definitely still have time, and just keep sticking to it. But yeah, and the other thing is being consistent. Because consistency is the biggest thing, man. Consistency is the biggest thing, and this is something I have struggled with, and still do, is just being consistent with my everyday habits. Let's say there's and for me, I'm the kind of person who's either all in or all out. I'm not sure if that's any one of you. You have to kind of get to know your personality trait. But if I put my mind to something, I'm all in it. I go all in. I can't be half. So if there's a party or if there's a event or something that kind of would knock me off track of my routine and my goal, I try not to go. But I've made the mistake of going, and that's caused me to completely get knocked off the track that I am wanting to be on. And overall, I just get stuck in kind of a cycle where I am on that path, and then I get off that path. I'm on that path, get off that path. But the biggest thing is just being consistent, and I know that, and I'm just kind of self-reflecting as well here. But yeah, if you're consistent long enough, it will happen no matter what. If you want to fast, just speed up the process and get there faster, what you have to do is just be consistent every single day with the same thing. Keep learning, keep revising, keep getting better. And this is such cliche things, but the thing is, cliche, there's a reason it's cliche. It's because there's a reason why everyone says it. It's because it's true. It's not like people would, people who've already made it. You hear all the people who made it, and so many people say this. They wouldn't say it if it weren't true. That's worked for them. This is what it's worked for them. And once you get there, once we get there, I hope every one of us gets there. That's what we will probably say as well. So yeah, man, just stay consistent. Keep on your everyday habits. Keep on your everyday routines. And just stick with God. You know, just stick with that path. Stick with God. And keep learning. Today was I should do probably a trade recap. It was a little bit of a later trade than I usually would do. $1,375. So $1,375 in the bank. Not in the bank, actually, in the eval, but yeah, just the trade to all-time highs, man. And yeah, just we're learning every day, man. You know, I know how bad I want to get there. And everyone says that thing of like, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. And to some extent, you know, I do. Even Kobe Bryant, you know, he's saying the dream, like before he passed away, rest in peace, he was saying the dream was those 4 a.m. mornings, you know, those 4 a.m. Practices, or those late night practices. That was the dream. That was like before he even like disregarding the championships and everything like that. He was saying the late night practices. So there really, it is beautiful in trying to like perfect a skill, perfect your life, self-improve. But at the end of the day, you're also working towards something, and the whole reason you're trying to do that is to get there, right? And it's like, it can be annoying, it could be frustrating, it could be unmotivating when you get there, when you don't see results, when you don't get there as fast as you want to get there. This is slow as fuck. Yeah, so it can be unmotivating, but what was I gonna say? Just fall in love with it, you know? Fall in love with it. Do habits that you love. Oh shit. I'm gonna wrap this video, man, before I crash, but yeah. Just the key takeaways. If you're watching this, key takeaways, man. And I appreciate, I don't know how many people would actually watch this, or how many people actually listen to it who aren't bots. So drop a comment down below. Your thoughts, your advice for enjoying the process, you know. But anyway, the key takeaways is be consistent. Make your daily habits something you're passionate about, right? Like, of course, you're putting in the work every day, but also treat yourself. So, you know, for me, I like going, for example, I like going to the gym. Or, I mean, going to the gym sometimes could be, you know, a little challenging. Maybe I'm not in the mood, something like that. But afterwards, I treat myself to pool, hot tub, steam room, sauna, things like that, which really relaxes me, motivates me, refreshes me, rejuvenates me, and then keeps me pushing for the rest of the day. Eat healthy food, just simple things like that, man. Everything stacks up, you know. The compound effect is real. Sleeping on time, waking up on time, just reading a couple pages, saying what you're gonna do, everything stacks up at the end of the day, and you're just gonna continuously sharpen yourself the more you actually follow through with what you're gonna say you're gonna do. Anyway, man, this is a bit of a longer video than I wanted it to be, but I hope that, you know, this was a self-reflection for me too. So yeah, sorry if I made you all dizzy with just the steering wheel, but yeah, man, I'm off to school right now. Have a good day, guys. See you later.